you may
Oh my
have
God, it's
to...
notifying me that you're recording.
Yeah, you may have to approve.
My options were got it or leave meeting.
Either accept or just be gone.
Okay,
cool.
Let's crack on. This is the Cyderbaby show. I am speaking to one half of Pyrofox. Hello.
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 Johnny and Tegen. Hello.
Oh, I'm not. I don't like Johnny. I like Jonno better than Johnny.
Jonno, sorry. Oh, we're getting off on the wrong foot already.
I can't have that getting out the front door. It might start to like catch, and then that ruins me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Sir.
That's all right.
Okay, Pyrofox is a new name, but it is essentially a band that's been about for a while. Please tell me, Jonno, what's been going on?
Well, me, Aaron, and Ben were something before, musically. You know, obviously we were going under the name Black Tree Vultures. I'm sure everyone is aware of, and we made that quite public. You know what we were, but we you know, go a different direction with what we were doing. Changed, and we found Tegen. Well, Tegen found us, I think.
Yeah.
Like, he invited her to jam with us in the middle of fucking nowhere, and like, I'm so shocked that you, honestly, because if that was me, I'd be like, nah, definitely some shady goings on around here.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I did consider whether my life was going to end that night.
Really? But it's probably changed for the, well, better, hopefully, that night.
Yeah,
So,
oh God,
yeah.
Absolutely.
So, Pyrofox.
Long pause there. I was like, oh no, this is going to go, like, this is how we find out.
So, Tegen, tell me about yourself. I mean, you're the new girl in the whole bunch, shall we say?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, this is the first time I've ventured into originals music, so this is really exciting for me.
Okay.
And I am having the best time ever. Yeah, so because I've always so I sing full time for work, but have always just, you know, sung whatever anyone's paid me to sing, and I did some cruise ship singing. I like sort of 8 months of living on a cruise ship and singing, and you know, I'm in a touring ABBA show. So you know, that's very different to what we're doing.
Yeah, anybody who knows me knows my love of ABBA.
Oh, really? Well,
No. I grew up with two older sisters, and they just bombarded me with ABBA classics day in, day out, and it's like, no more ever again. So
yeah.
But, okay, so you found each other in this.
Oh, I love that. We found each other.
Yeah, in this dark alley. I was going to say,
like,
but
it's like a fairy tale. I mean,
well,
like,
I think I sort of manifested it a little bit, because I like, for a couple of months I'd been sort of like sat of an evening with my boyfriend, sat on the sofa watching telly, and I'd be like, do you know what I really want to do? I really want to sing in a rock band. Like, that's what I'd really like to do. And then I just came across Jonno on Facebook, essentially. And
what did I do? Did I put a post
As you
or something?
You did, yeah. You were like, any like vocalists want to just like have a jam and have some fun? And I was like, me.
It worked out. It worked out a dream, man. Like, it really did work out a dream. Like, I can't stress this enough from where I'm sitting, right? And I've been doing music for a long while. You know, anyone who knows what I'm about knows I was in Vuvex before this for a while, like ages, right? So I've been in this like bit of like underground environment for like close to coming up 10 years. And like, you make some mistakes and you learn some stuff and you meet some people when you do these things, and like very rarely do you have the ability to gel as musicians and people, more importantly, in that room, like to the standard that it allows you to create something. And then often to elevate yourself to that next level of creativity is like, it's very rare that you find stuff where it just gels, where people don't stop the flow of what's going on, where like it just comes together quite naturally. And we've been writing songs as me, Aaron, and Ben for like me, Aaron, and Ben for maybe 2 years, me and Aaron for 5 years, you know, and like these songs are designed for someone else. More importantly, right? We brought them to Tegen, and she's putting down stuff that is like, we thought we'd have to make some major adjustments to the songs, but actually it's fucking good, man. Like what's actually happening with it, and it's taking very little work, and this is like the first things that we're doing as a collective. So you wonder what will happen realistically from when I'm sitting, when we start crafting stuff as a, like, you know what I mean? Because T's essentially singing over old material that we adjusted some of them slightly, haven't we?
Like we've done a little bit of like adjusting. We've sort of adjusted a couple of keys here and there, and added some bits, taken some bits out, but like it's quite the majority
minimal.
of the time stayed quite the same, really, isn't it?
But like to recapture that vibe, and bear in mind that like we wrote those songs you know, as a group prior, where we were really gelling as well, everything was going really well, so like to have the ability to step into that with someone else is like, I feel like that's rare in my line of experience, to have that chemistry. And like, I'm very excited about what's going to happen moving forward, because like everything we seem to create is indeed better than the last thing, which again is a good formula to go by, but it just makes the more we do, like, extremely difficult, because we have to keep besting what we've done prior. we keep like deciding like what song we're gonna like record first, and every time we like write something new, we're like, no, this one, no, we're gonna do this one.
Okay, so are you recording now? Have you got? We're
about to. So I think the idea would be like, at some point we want to do a debut album, because even as Black Tree Vultures, we never did that, and we got all this material coming together that we're super psyched about, and like the vibe seems really great, and we're in a position now where I think the name and the logo that we've chosen for what we're doing like really visually slaps, if I'm honest, and I love to use that phrase, slaps. Like, everyone has given us great feedback about it, and I think that we're just going to try and continue to ride that wave of positive energy and positive vibes, because like the world is so hard, mate, like in every single retrospect of what goes on. So like, let's just keep something a little more positive and a little more unifying coming together, rather than something that's divisive. And like, you know, like, and what we do is pretty intense, and I'm super excited about. I mean, we're heading into the studio end of August, right? 1st of September to basically record a single and chuck that out and test the waters with what people think of it, right? And some people might not like it, but some people will love it. And fuck it, no, everyone's going to love it. That's what's going to happen. There's no negotiation here. This is not up for debate. These are hardcore facts. I'm just going to spin it like a politician, right? So it's all true, and nothing. You can't hold me accountable for anything.
Okay, so describe your sound. What sound are you aiming for?
Oh, that's tough. Like a female alter bridge, you know. I think that's you know, mix in some like Hailstorm. T, you want to throw anything in here? You know, help.
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I think you've kind of captured what, like, the essence of what we're going for. I think, you know, it's difficult, because every time we write something new, we're like, ooh, could this go in this direction? And you know, like, we're trying to be quite versatile, I think.
We're going down the Queen route, I think. The Queen, like route. Queen's a band that has like multiple different genres within their own sort of, they're like their own thing, and I think we're always just like, if it sounds pretty good, we're gonna you know, give it a crack and probably track it. But in terms of sound, what's going to come out first, it depends what song we record. But like the sound from Black Tree Vultures is going to be completely different. Like, I mean, I think, like you said, the keys will be different, and like, but the energy and the power that we have, and you know, all we're trying to do is capture the chemistry we have in that room and put it on, you know, an audio. And you know, I think we're going to do the first thing like without we're going to produce it ourselves, which is a bold move, because, you know, who are we? What do we do? You know, like, anyone qualified to produce anything is Tegan, because she's actually working in the biz. So like, you know, I think we're going to just put something out there and make sure that it's the best that we can do, you know, and really hope that people keep gelling with it and vibing with us, because, you know, the more people that get involved with it, the more, you know, sort of fun it is.
Yeah. I mean, has Black Tree Vultures material just been put to one side? I know you've got like the stuff you'd written in the past, which would have been for the Vultures, but you know, like the EP and whatever, are you going to just say put that to one side?
It's gone, mate. It's gone. Like, I took it down on the premise of like, and like, we thought about reworking some stuff, and there's some stuff that we've dropped, but like the comparison isn't even like relevant here, I don't think. So like, when you rework material and you carry on a name from a previous lineup, you risk the chance of comparison. So for us, it was a no-brainer to just go, we're at this brand new thing now. And, you know, it's not like, you said it yourself earlier, like Tegan's new in the bunch, but like, essentially we're all a new outfit. It's just like you've seen more of us.
Yeah.
More of us.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, like it is quite, you know, because when I first, like when Jonno first put it out about sort of looking for a new vocalist, and when I first messaged, I sort of said like, oh, I know you had a male vocalist before, and like and with me the sound would be quite different, so I don't know if you're open to it, but like we can have a play and see. And so yeah.
Okay.
And we did, and we are, and we will.
So everything's then gelling together. You're all fairly local to each other, I assume, to...
Kind of, yeah. Me and Ben live out in the sticks a little bit. Like, Ben keeps trying to ask me to come to his house. I've known Ben for 2 years. I've never been to where he lives, right? That sounds weird, but like, the more he tries to convince me to go there, the more I'm like, something sinister's going on here. It's so hard.
Has
like,
he a cellar?
I've never seen his house, but I'm sure. But like, come on in, John. I look at the basement first. That's where we're going.
Do you ever get worried, Tegan?
Worried?
Yeah.
Oh God, no. I mean, no. To be fair, like from the second I walked in to the room and like met the guys, I felt you know, the friendship was like there straight away. I think like it's really easy to get along with the guys, so it's been really easy to walk into it, so I'm really grateful for that.
Excellent.
We're very welcoming. We're just sort of waiting out now, just to like, we're just waiting for Tegan to just like start being as weird as we are, and then like the whole thing will like balance out.
Mate, I hardly know you, but that's never going to happen, I don't think.
I don't think so. You know, we're pretty wild up in here.
Okay. So first single, we're looking at the autumn time. So what's the sort of time scale then? You're going to keep releasing singles every so often?
So yeah, man, like basically it comes down to finance, to be honest. And like, as much as we could do like a big crowdfunder for an album and stuff, like we really feel like we should put the effort in and like give everyone, see if the demand is there. And if the demand is there for what we're going to do, then like that would be great. We'll talk about that. Like, there's options out there for us to crowdfund something, and we have loads of exclusive stuff that we can give away if we want to. But you know, and experiences as well. Like, so like there's plenty of stuff out there to happen. But we really just want to get something out there and be like, this is who we are. You know, we're trying to look at some shows now, but like, you know, to try and book a show with like no back catalogue or like anything, it's a bit of a, you know, that's a struggle. But what this you know, we've got a plan. We've got a plan, and it does like it basically requires maximum release of material, you know. But yeah, potentially if we're in the position to record and we're still being creative, every time we're in a position to record financially, we absolutely will. And like, because it's like we've only been jamming for, I think we're probably less than 10 sessions together collectively. We've got what, five songs finished.
Yeah, I mean, we're like steamrolling, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're moving so much faster than I think we thought we were going to at the start.
It's intense. It's
smashing through them.
Do you think
I'm like writing lyrics in my sleep. Like the other day, we jammed a song the other day, didn't we? And I opened my phone and I was like, I've got a chorus in here for this song that I don't remember writing. Like I must have just like written that in a dream.
This is what I mean, man.
And it's in my.
This is what I mean. This stuff happens all the time.
We can try it if you want.
No. For me, that sounds like the old material you've had for a few years, but not been recorded, shall we say, is going to get pushed to one side fairly quickly. I think you're gelling as a band in a completely new direction, you know, from what I can read. And I think,
man, it's very, you know, like the other two guys aren't here because they're obviously, I think Aaron was consumed by food, but Ben's a concert, like I said. So, but yeah, I think internally, like just keeping the momentum rolling with what you do is so important. You know, that COVID thing that happened was like damaging for loads of bands, because imagine if you're building momentum into something for that and then to be forced to stop, you know, horrendous. So like, I think as long as you keep internally and externally always the momentum going, you'll really have a good crack at it, because there's always something going on, and it's just about being proactive as well. But we meet quite regularly, you know, we meet once a week as a full band, and in between that we're setting up like individual meets where we can do a bit of writing and, you know, always have something to bring to the table. So I think it's gelling super nice, man.
Excellent. Gigs is going to be the next thing. You did say that it's going to be a little bit difficult to sell yourself at the moment.
We're booking. So if anyone wants to get in touch with us, we've got all the stuff on the social media. Like they can find anything they want and like offer us opportunity. You know, we're looking around for stuff. We really won't start. I won't start approaching people properly until we've got material, because then I can be like, this is what we are. This is who we sound like. You know. But I mean, saying that, you know, I'd imagine we'll probably end up doing shows before we actually release something, if I'm honest about that. But it's just a case of when they come up, but they'll be posted on our social media. And,
we're just too excited to get on the stage, aren't we? We're buzzing. We're like, get us on the stage, get us on the stage.
it's everyone is super keen. It's going super well, man. Like, I can't stress this enough. Like it's good. It's good. Well, this is like, I really hope people like it, you know, like not for a validation point of view, but just like it feels really good for us. And like otherwise you like wonder what we're breathing in that little room. Maybe it's like someone's pumping some toxins into there and we're all like messed up.
So where did the name Pyrofox come from?
Oh, an AI generator, I think, wasn't it?
Really?
Yeah. So So I remember we were kind of going down the route. We were like, right, we want something like spacey or animal related. That was what we were, and then we spent quite a few weeks, didn't we, asking Chat GPT, I think, wasn't it, to generate us some band names, and we were going through and I think it started off. We got suggested. I think it suggested Pyrofox, and we were like,
yes,
Pyrofox.
Okay, right.
Switch the B for an F. It works.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
It just kind of felt right to us. It didn't feel like we like you couldn't list that name and be specifically nailed to a genre. We had a couple of draft names, which was like we were going to go with like Axiom's End, which was another one, but like we felt like it was a little too dark because it wasn't really what we were vibing with. We had another one. I can't remember what the hell it was called. Do you remember what the other name was? The demo name? Oh, it was Riot Fuse. It was Riot Fuse.
Oh yeah. Riot Fuse, yeah.
Yeah. So it was Riot Fuse, and like again, it felt a little too pop punky for what we were doing. So we went. But
I quite like Pyrofox anyway, because like I feel like I relate to the orange fox, and I'm like, I'm here with orange hair, orange fox. I'm like, I relate.
It kind of went like super well again, because like you know, like you've got the fire from the music and then the fire from the vocal as well. And like you know, it's quite a neutral sounding thing as well, isn't it? But it's got like it leaves it open for us to go in like whatever direction we want, really, doesn't it? Yeah. But it wasn't. We didn't get that first go. You know, even the robots didn't get that one first go.
No, we went through many different options. We had a lot of deliberation to land on that name, didn't we?
Oh, right. Okay. So it does open you up to pyrotechnics on the stage there.
Absolutely. Guaranteed.
I mean, we're always open to pyrotechnics.
Yeah. It'll be me with a sparkler.
That's fine. I'll take that.
I mean, I can breathe fire, so maybe I might incorporate that.
You're telling me the stars, as an observer here, you're telling me the stars haven't aligned on this one. It feels an awful lot like everything just went from. All right, we'll work.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Right. So everybody can find you on the socials as Pyrofox now.
Yeah. Type it in Google, we'll crop up.
You will, like a bad penny.
Well, yeah, like a bad smell will linger around.
Okay, guys, well, I wish you all the best. I am waiting with bated breath to hear the first single, and hopefully we'll bump into each other down the line somewhere, and we can have another little chat.
Absolutely, man. We'll get you to a show one day. You come to the first show, like wherever it is. Just come on down. We'll cop your tickets. It'll be great.
We're not too far away. I mean, I'm in the better South Coast position of Devon, you know, so
that's all right. That's only 2 hours max.
Yeah, it is. I know. It
depends where we play, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see each other very soon. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.